Hello, I'm Arman Khodaei, a high-functioning autistic adult, and welcome to my newest episode of Insights from an Autistic. In today's episode, I will be focusing on eye contact. So to just get right into it, many individuals with autism have a very hard time making eye contact. Myself included, I actually really did not start making eye contact whatsoever until the 12th grade, and even then, my eye contact skills were not that great. Um, the reason I think for the lack of eye contact, there's probably many reasons for that. One of the reasons is that it really uses up a lot of energy to make eye contact. Um, just it's like very draining, as if you've been working for a very long period of time. So it's a lot of work to make eye contact, especially when I really start to do it. It really used up a lot of my energy. As well, another thing is that when I was much younger, or until even pretty recently, I felt like if I was making eye contact, that people could see right through my soul and see everything there was to know about me. I felt, almost as if I was being raped on a spiritual level, and so it was a very unpleasant feeling, very disturbing feeling, and it just hurt, in a like spiritual way. I don't know, I just felt my soul just felt disgusting, having people make eye contact. And I really felt like people could really just see me and touch the inside of my soul and do terrible things to that. Um, when I was much younger, or not even much younger until pretty recently, as a matter of fact. And so I think that other individuals with autism probably have a similar feeling to that. It probably uses up a lot of energy, and it probably just, it feels like you're violating them, in a way. Because that's kind of how I felt. There are a few instances when I was younger I can recall. When I was very young, there was one time I got in trouble with my grandma when she came to visit California. Um, and and she told me to look in her eyes, and I did my best. I thought I was making eye contact. I could see her eyes. If I can see their eyes, that, in my opinion, is making eye contact. At least back then it was, and until pretty recently. And so I could see her eyes, but I wasn't looking directly into her eyes, and I didn't know exactly what she meant. So she kept on smacking me, and she's like, look into my eyes, and I tried, and she smacked me again. I think she thought I was playing games with her or something, but she smacked me over and over. I really wanted to look into her eyes because I didn't want to be smacked. I mean, that was pretty painful, and I was like, but I am looking into your eyes. She's like, don't play games, don't mess around, and so that was one instance I can recall, where I thought I was looking into people's eyes. So I also think that as other individuals with autism, they think if they see someone's eyes, that they're making eye contact. That's how I feel. Even after the whole punishment of grandma, I never think I did make eye contact with her. I did my best. But I think she eventually gave up, or my mom came in, or something. Um, but, still, after that, I still didn't make eye contact. Another instance, perhaps one of the most vivid instances, because I actually did make eye contact, was in the 5th grade. I got into the storytelling practice, and as what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to tell a story to an audience, and I actually freaked out and did not tell the story to the audience. I was in the 5th grade when that happened, which 3 years later I ended up acting in a play, and I did not freak out about that. I was nervous, but I didn't, not do it. But then I did not do it at the time in the 5th grade. And so what we had to do was practice making eye contact with someone for a minute straight, someone of the opposite gender. And so I got paired up with this one girl, and I thought she was kind of attractive, and everything like that. But, it was just the fact, first of all, I didn't want her to think I had feelings for her. I was really nervous about that. Second of all, I felt like she could really see into me, like I said, and the teacher worked on me more than anyone else. Some people had to do 2 tries. I had to do like 10 tries. Like she's like, make eye contact, and I maybe make eye contact for a little bit, and then I'd stop, look away. And at the time, the teacher tried to hold my chin and everything, and I'd let go, and it's like, right, you have to do it all on your own, Arman, and then I would stop. And so all the other kids went, and then I went back and did mine all over again. I had to do it over and over again until finally I eventually did it. I said, okay, I have to do this, so I did it, and I hated it. it was just so scary. And you know, and the girl that I was making eye contact with, she was laughing and everything, and that even scared me even more. And so that was the most unpleasant experience. That was the 5th grade. Now, I really started thinking about eye contact probably around the 10th grade, or especially the 11th grade, when I really started to, you know, really examine myself and try to improve myself and try to overcome my social awkwardness that is associated with autism. And so I took, you know, a psychology class, interpersonal communication class, very effective, but it did not help me too much with eye contact. What really helped me was my speech therapist. She worked with me on eye contact, and I actually got some improvement. I made more eye contact, but even though I was making eye contact, I did not do it on a consistent basis. Now, you want to know what really helped me with eye contact? Dating. Because of dating, and you know, that has helped me more than anything else. And what ended up happening is that I went on one date a few years ago. It was Valentine's Day, the only Valentine's Day I'd ever had in my life. And then the entire dinner, I didn't make any eye contact whatsoever. And I was really embarrassed by that because I could make occasional eye contact, but you know, I was really nervous and everything. I didn't make any eye contact, and then she made some comment about, oh, now you make eye contact, something like that. I don't remember the specifics of the whole thing. But the whole point was that I realized I wasn't making eye contact. But even then, I didn't improve much. Well, then, about a year ago, I went on another date with someone else, and then they helped me, actually. They criticized me, but it was effective. They said, what you need to work on, Arman, is your eye contact. And they said, you have everything else going for you, but, you know, I felt like, you know, you weren't interested or whatever because of your lack of eye contact. So at least they helped me out a little bit. And they said, you know, you need to make eye contact, and you need to work on that. And they actually suggested that I get glasses. Yes. Now you're about to learn a major secret of mine. You see, these glasses here, they're not, as you can see, they don't magnify anything. These are pretty much just typical glasses. They're not reading glasses. There's nothing special about them. How these help me is that by wearing these glasses, it's like I have a movie screen in front of me. So it's like I make eye contact, but it's more distance. You know, like I can look at a movie screen and see the character's eyes and everything. And so it's far more effective. So the eyeglasses are perhaps the biggest thing to really help me with eye contact, because, you know, there's just that extra barrier. And so for individuals with autism, you know, you might want to try using eyeglasses to try to make eye contact. Now, if you wear glasses on a regular basis, maybe it's not as effective. I don't know, but I found this to be a very effective thing. So as far as eye contact goes, that is about as much as I can think of for the moment. So if you have any questions or comments, just leave them in this awesome box of awesomeness down there, and I shall get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you, and have a most wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.